Yeah, but look, it moves. The table moves.
Yeah, you didn't do a good job of obstructing.
Okay, you want another one?
No, just we're all hungry.
No, this is good banter.
Shut up.
But the episode hasn't even started, and I can't interact with you. I have to be quiet.
No, you don't.
Also, this is gonna turn off.
And
I
have
in 20 minutes. Okay,
ready?
We interact.
Also,
put a timer.
Yeah. Look at our minds.
It's probably. I'm gonna put 15.
Yes.
No, the 12.
I'm not gonna put a timer. I'll put a stopwatch. Hello.
Yeah.
Is it amateur hour?
We interacted with Lisette.
Oh, okay.
So we can interact with you.
No.
Depends what the question. I just okay.
Okay.
3, 2. You can clap, yeah.
Oh my God! Hurry up.
Action.
Hello, welcome to another episode of the Real Friends podcast. I'm here with my guest Jayel.
Hi, I'm Jayel.
I just said you were Jayel.
I know, and I'm introducing myself.
Okay. And I'm your host Brayan. So today we have Jayel, and we're gonna have him choose a paper from the questions that were prepared by our producer over there in the back.
I'm gonna shake these up. Now we get a good question.
That didn't even shake anything though.
It didn't. Damn, bitch. They all put together.
She took her job seriously.
Well, she did, but also who gave her sticky notes that stuck together?
I did, but I didn't tell her to fold them like that. What?
Okay, first post.
They don't think I'm being mean to this. What does it say? This is gonna be a dumb question.
It says, "Are you gonna watch the Oppenheimer or I don't know how to pronounce it, and Barbie movie on the same day?"
That's a very specific question.
That's a very.
Why would we watch it on the same day?
Because a lot of people are doing this thing where they're buying tickets for the premiere day. So apparently there's 40,000 people that have purchased a ticket for Barbie and Oppenheimer on the same day.
But why on the same day?
Do you know what's going on with that release of the movies on the same day?
No.
Oh my God. So basically, people are calling. Huh?
Enlighten me.
I'll do it right now.
Okay.
So people are saying that this is a good cultural moment because there's been times where two movies have been released on the same day and people are debating which movie they should go see. So this year, the movie that is up for that is Barbie and Oppenheimer because, what's it called? Oppenheimer or Oppenheimer? How do you say it?
Oppenheimer, I think.
Because Oppenheimer is a movie that's directed by Christopher Nolan, supposed to be really critically acclaimed because it talks about I think one of the bombings of World War, one of the World Wars. Yeah. No, not yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's because Muriel's going like this. I was like, oh, I don't know if that was a yes or no. And Barbie, well, it's Barbie,
Oh yeah, Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie is Barbie. So, the movies are set to release on the same day. So people are like, are you gonna watch Barbie, or Oppenheimer? People are opting to watching both. So that's why it's a little culture thing. They're watching both on the same day.
Why can't you just watch them in different days?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
Because think about this: sitting down and watching movies on that same day, that's 4 to 6 hours.
4 to 6 hours, yeah.
In a day.
Ooh.
That's a lot.
It's
Because that's assuming you arrive on time.
Yeah.
You still got previews. They take a while.
They do.
And you're probably at the theater grabbing popcorn or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That takes time. So you're probably at the theater for a good amount of time. And what if the actual movie, they're not back to back? And also, what do you gotta watch it back to back, or what do you have to watch it the same day?
That is a very good question.
Why is this a thing?
It's a thing because I literally explained it. It's a
no, I know why it's a thing, but why is this why are never mind. Why are people watching it the same day? You don't gotta watch it the same day.
You don't have to. That is true. But again, this is just another movie in film where two movies are releasing on the same day and people are debating which one they should watch.
So watch one day and then watch another one the next day or the week after or.
But if people want to watch it the same day just to fit into this little trend that people are doing, because again,
see, I don't follow trends.
Okay.
Not a trend follower.
Okay, that's valid.
I'm just saying.
But also, you should, not that you should, but like, it's cute to just follow what,
the masses.
Yeah, I mean, trying to seem like you're a little bit of an outsider and like too cool for that.
No, it's just like okay. Well, for starters, I'm gonna watch Oppenheimer. Already, I already have tickets.
As you should.
So I don't even have that. Why are you laughing? I don't even have the debate of like which one am I gonna watch.
Mm-hmm.
I've been knowing Barbie has like is gonna release for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll watch it.
Why?
Because I don't want to watch movies all the time on the theaters. The only reason, so you're probably thinking, why are you watching Oppenheimer?
No, I'm just thinking.
Barbie.
I just asked because I was like, okay, you kind of answered it like, I'm not gonna watch Barbie. I was like, oh, okay.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just
okay.
saying. I don't wanna. If I had to choose one, because I don't go to the theaters often.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
So I think that's the reason why you don't understand why people are doing this little trend of watching on the same day.
Because my thought process is, if there's two movies I want to watch,
mm-hmm.
I would rather go 1 week and then go another week to watch the other one. That way I have time to actually process what the film was.
It takes you a whole week to process.
No, I'm just saying after you finish watching a film, you're like, oh cool, that was blah blah. You talk about it, whatever, and then, you watch it the other one the next week. Versus you watch one and you're like, oh, I'm processing, and then you get overloaded with this other film.
Yeah.
It takes away from.
There's
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with that. But it's just saying, something like a little.
I don't get it.
A little silly thing that a lot of people are doing to kind of like.
And they can. I'm just saying I don't do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'll watch Barbie, right? Because I don't go to the theaters very often.
Mm-hmm.
But I am watching Oppenheimer. Specifically because I'm watching it, so I'm very blessed that I'm watching it in. What?
I'm just agreeing with.
No, I'm very blessed because I'm watching it in 70mm IMAX. So.
Oh my.
What?
It's just that was like a little technical like.
No, because okay.
Which as they should. I mean, I respect.
So for the people that don't know, 70mm IMAX is what. Well, actually, Christopher Nolan probably shot it in like 65mm, I think, not 70. But.
She just made a face that was like, I don't know.
She is kind of funny looking. So 70.
That's crazy.
Okay, 70mm.
70mm IMAX in true. So when you go to watch an IMAX, right?
Yeah.
It's not really IMAX. It's not actual IMAX. It's fake IMAX. I don't know if you knew that. It's like not actual IMAX. There's only a couple of theaters in the world that can actually show stuff in real IMAX.
Mm-hmm. Why, legal issues or
no? Because it just not. For starters, not everybody shoots in that 70mm. These are they're like these massive cameras, and they're super expensive to film.
As they should.
So not everybody shoots; they shoot digitally. But Nolan shot a good portion of this in that kind of format, and IMAX makes a film even larger. So have you seen like film?
Mm-hmm.
And how it's like kind of like this big.
It's like little slides.
Yeah. So 70mm IMAX is like a square that's like this big.
God damn.
So not every single theater has the ability to show 70mm IMAX.
Okay.
And we happen to have. Well, I live 15 minutes from Universal Studios, where one of the theaters is located. We actually have two nearby.
You live 15 minutes away?
Yeah.
You should be going more often.
Why would I go more often?
I don't know. You live 15 minutes away.
I got productions to. I got stuff to record.
Oh, as you should. Okay.
Yeah, that's I should.
Okay, 70mm IMAX.
So we're very lucky. I say we because we live within the vicinity of two theaters. There's another one at Hollywood. So we have two nearby. And there's like another one in Irvine, I think.
Okay.
California has like 8. And there's like...
Let's make it 9.
And there's probably like 20 in the U.S., I think.
There's 20?
There's 20 in the U.S.
Damn, we have 8?
So it's a very unique experience that you don't often get to see because people aren't really recording in film like that. So I was like, oh, I need to see how this looks. It's going to be completely different. I've never seen anything like that.
Okay, now that makes sense because I didn't know what that story was about, but now that I know like the technicalities behind how the the film was made, I can see why other people that are like really interested in the background story behind that, why they're also interested in watching it, and the story itself too, because it's a historical story. But that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So the screen's gonna be massive, basically.
Damn. Well, the screen would be massive if you just sit on the front row too. Just.
No, but like the actual screen is bigger.
Oh, okay.
Like it's.
I know. I'm
huge.
just.
Your joke didn't land.
Producer laughed.
Producer laughs at everything you say.
I'm a funny guy.
Yeah, why are you so mad?
Yeah, why are you mad? Because you just can't make people laugh
Yeah,
that easily.
This is.
Hmm.
That's not fair. I always get double teamed when it's you two. It's a fact.
Strange wording, but okay.
It's. What would I say? I always get.
Tag team by us.
Double team is the same thing. Double team. You
Double
2
team.
on 1.
Yeah.
It's 2 on 1.
I'm agreeing with you.
You know what? I'm picking another damn question.
Another question?
Yeah.
Damn.
You're the guest.
Okay, what are we on time? Cut it off?
What?
She just went like this. I was
oh
like,
yeah, she said cut
she's
yourself.
like, cut it off.
I was saying, fix your next.
Because that kind of has like a little like,
We're at 11 minutes.
Oh, as you should. Boom. Look, that's one.
Yeah, but we got edit stuff.
Oh, okay, you're right. You're not wrong.
I'm not sure if
I
I'm supposed to be talking. That's why I don't like that.
You?
Yeah,
You can.
It adds on to it.
If not, I'll just mute you. Like,
It adds on to it.
not respectfully, I'll mute you.
He's used to silencing women.
Oh my.
Let's talk
They're
about
They're gonna think
the patriarchy. Sorry, we've been talking about the patriarchy. That he doesn't silence women. On to the second question. Just edit that part out. On to the second question.
Just read the second question.
Oh, should I redo it? That way it looks like I.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Cause I want to make editing easy for you. Okay.
That's fine. It's easier if I don't edit the parts out.
Okay.
Like this. I keep them in.
Okay. Let me reopen. Okay. So the second question. So next question that we have, it's not.
Switch. You want to switch with them? Switch call.
You want to switch call? You want to talk to her?
No, that's fine.
Oh, you want me to talk to her?
Yeah, you talk to her.
I'm actually down to talk to her. So
that's true.
The next prompt is overrated music artists.
Overrated music artists? Which ones do you like?
Wow. Wow. That's a very good question. So on my recently played, I do have Remy Wolf, who I was introduced by some actor friends or whatever. They're like an up and coming.
He's an actor.
Trying
when he wants to be.
Trying now with the strike
when
going
he's motivated.
on. What's it called? Omar Apollo. He's up there. Yup, he's up there. I've also been listening to SZA, Zayn, who is coming out with like a new single.
Right, but the question was who's overrated, right?
Yeah, and you asked who would I listen to.
Yeah, but I was joking. It was like.
Oh, okay.
You got it right. You got the joke.
I got the joke. That was.
I took it literal.
Yeah, she took it literally.
Oh.
And I made it obvious because sometimes you don't make your statements that obvious? Are sarcastic obvious.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying to decipher whether you're being sarcastic or not.
Oh no, I'm being legit. Those are people that I usually listen to. Also, Ariana Grande, I do listen to.
I figured, but I was kind of like, the ones you listen to are overrated.
Oh,
but I was joking.
Because I was ready to go on like the defensive and just after I state them.
I was joking.
Oh, okay. Because I don't think that they're overrated. I do think that.
Who do you think is overrated?
That is a very good question.
It doesn't have to be who you listen to. It could be like, just artists in general. The question is, who are you gonna offend?
Who am I gonna offend?
Who are you gonna offend?
I don't wanna.
Because I have found, I'm trying not to do this because every time I go like this or I use my hands, he's like, "Why are you so aggressive?" And I'm not even aggressive. I'm just like.
He does this thing where he goes. He wants to point something out. He's like, "Tell me what XYZ like."
Well, cause you gotta get passionate about stuff.
As you should. Mm-hmm. You should. But it's just like a funny gesture to see like to emphasize like you don't even know like.
Last time I did it, I forgot what I did. I think I went like.
You like that? I thought he was gonna hit me. I thought he was gonna hit me. I was like, I thought you were gonna hit
because. Why would I hit you?
Because the conversation was getting a little, debated like it usually does, and it ran on for like 10, 15 minutes. Cause
Was that the car conversation?
That was a pig laugh.
Oh.
See, that's the thing. I thought he said pig laugh when he was referencing somebody else's laugh, but he wasn't. He said petty laugh. Oh, he said piggy laugh. That's what I heard. But other person heard piggy laugh too. But then after the whole 15-20 minutes of us talking, we understand that he was saying petty laugh. So after that, he spoke with his hands, and I was like, "Oh, he's about to swing on me." Because again, he's just talking really passionately with his hands, and that's kind of how it happened.
So
but
you can't be passionate, basically, nowadays.
You can be passionate.
Abusiveness.
You can be passionate, but the way that it came across, I thought it was after the heated argument. Well, it wasn't heated, but like after the heated debate.
It was a conversation amongst chaps. Let's call it that.
Sure.
Yeah, we're just having a conversation.
Who do you listen to?
That's not the question though.
I know, but I actually want to know who you listen to.
You won't. Well, because I listen to a bunch of different genres.
Oh man.
What I do?
As you should, but at the same time too, it's like. I had this thing where people were like, I just listen to like every.
Okay, well you could say, who do I listen to? So from what genres?
Like who are your top 3 most played artists?
I don't know that. I don't keep data on them.
Okay, you don't keep data.
Who are some of my favorite artists? You just say that.
Yeah,
who are some of my favorite artists?
Who are some of your favorite artists that you listen to?
I listen to a lot of like indie. I think they're categorized as indie. So like Cigarettes After Sex. The band.
Have you heard somebody asked somebody, they were like, do you listen to Cigarettes After Sex? And she was like, no, I'm a virgin with asthma. Because they didn't know what Cigarettes After Sex was. They were like,
they thought the literal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
I got it. It just wasn't very funny.
Very, very funny to you, but
it wasn't funny.
It was funny. I laughed.
Debatable.
She laughed. It's debatable. Okay, second artist.
Aquilo. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Aquilo? So you listen to them, but you don't even know how to fully pronounce it?
It's because I've never heard him do interviews. So I wouldn't know. It's like when you discover an artist, and then you're like, you see how it's written, but like you don't know how to say it. No, because there's actual celebrities that are well known, and they've been known for a while, and people get their names wrong.
Yeah.
You know what
like
I mean?
Rihanna.
Sure.
You actually pronounce your name Rihanna. She said it before.
Okay. Well, like that. So I don't know how the band's pronounced,
Mm-hmm.
but it's 2 guys. I don't know if they're brothers, but that's another band. Bahamas. I love Bahamas. Also listen to like Spanish rock or Spanish pop. Sin Bandera.
Do you listen to like indie music? Like that way you're able to say like, oh, I don't listen to overrated artists because they're indie to begin with, so their level of no.
I like the sound of indie artists. Okay. Some of it is kind of like dream pop. Okay. Or like some songs you can put on headphones. Like I'll put on my headphones, and I'll just listen to music. I don't even have to be doing anything. But I'll just listen to music, and if you have good quality like sound and stuff, it's just the songs sound different, and they're like slow. Yeah. They're slower. I don't like super upbeat songs, because I mean I've said this before. I'm like a sad boy. Yeah. 24/7.
I respect that.
So the majority of my songs are like that. Not all. Like Spanish rock isn't like that, right? It's a little more upbeat. And banda isn't like that for sure. And I listen to banda. So.
As you should.
That still didn't answer the question though.
Of overrated artists?
Yeah. We both haven't answered the question.
It's because I don't want to be mean. Because I just feel as though.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like people get more. You could talk smack about someone, right? You could talk smack about how like, oh, your haircut looks like trash, for example, or like, oh, your fit is like awful, whatever. But I feel like people shrug it off, right? Now insult somebody's music taste, and I feel like it's deeper. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, who do we want to offend?
I'm trying to think.
You have people. I told me before. I just forget.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I do. Like some of the artists are there, but at the same time too, like.
You know who you didn't like? Ed Sheeran.
I don't like Ed Sheeran. You're right.
Like Ed Sheeran. I remember you told me that when back in college.
There are some songs where I do think they are good and stuff, but I feel as though. Like a lot of my friends listen to him, and it's just like. I respect it, but because I don't like it and I have to hear it, it's like, you know, but he does have a nice voice, and he does have, like, he's a really good writer. Like, he's written a lot of songs for a lot of artists and stuff, but not my cup of tea, but I'm being forced a cup of tea, if that makes sense.
Because they all listen to it.
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
You know?
I have an artist like that. Mine's super controversial.
Beyonce.
No.
Okay, good. Because I was about to say, a lot. She's
Bad
really...
Bunny.
Well, a lot of people could agree to you now because he.
But I've been saying it from the very beginning, or not very beginning, but for a while.
Yeah.
I've been saying that I just don't like his music, and I mean people can disagree, right? I think his PR team's really good.
I think
they did a really good job at pushing him into that stardom, but it's also we don't know how the industry works in different ways. A lot of that can't be PR.
Yeah.
And they've done a really good job of getting him on the right side of people.
Yeah.
Even when he was on that side, I just didn't like his music. I just don't like his music.
That's understandable. Like, it's not.
And I don't think it's a genre thing, because I like artists like Maluma's music, for example. Right? But or Ozuna. I just don't like Bad Bunny.
I love Ed Sheeran. Can we talk?
What?
It's because
as a person, you don't.
I just wanted to, because I wanted to turn away from Bad Bunny because I do like him. Like, I do like his music. I'm not gonna lie. It's just
well, the question was overrated.
Overrated.
I just think there's a lot of artists that are making really good music that don't get enough coverage.
But my answer doesn't fit that, because I don't think Ed Sheeran's music's overrated. I just don't like it.
Oh, well, then that's why I brought up. I know I did say you don't like him.
Yeah.
Not that he's overrated.
I don't like his. I don't dislike him. I just don't like some of his music.
Well, no,
because I think he's a really nice guy too.
Music.
Okay.
No.
So because of his music doesn't match what people like and what you listen to, you would say you just don't vibe with it, that it's a little bit overrated?
I just don't vibe with the music.
So I think the question itself is overrated. So music that we think shouldn't be blowing up, but it is blowing up. That makes sense?
I still think his music is overrated.
Damn. I love Ed Sheeran.
I didn't say I didn't like Ed Sheeran. Or I dislike... I don't know Bad Bunny.
I don't know him either.
So I can't
say... We're talking about his music.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like his music. Therefore, I think he's overrated.
Okay.
That's it.
I love Bad Bunny. Even with the controversy, I think he needs to be careful.
Not taking the controversy into account, I still think he's overrated.
Well, you were talking about his PR, so that kind of adds on to the conversation. But I think, yeah, some things could have been better said and stuff. But overall, Bad Bunny just...
Okay, the other reason I think it's overrated is because he's just not... Well, when you categorize something as overrated, you do it based on your own judgment, right?
Mm-hmm. To some extent, yeah.
So, putting my own judgment into account, I don't vibe with all that kind of music. Like I said, a lot of my music is different.
Yeah.
So I just don't like him. I also hate that I can't understand it.
I love when
like,
he does his voice.
I know it's slang, right? He has a certain kind of slang. I get it. It's an industry. It's that music, whatever. That was my answer.
I like it.
That was my answer.
I like Bad Bunny. I like that his name is also alliterative, Bad Bunny.
And that's fine. You can like whoever you want when it comes to music. I respect it. It's not for everyone. Mm-hmm. It's not for me. That's my answer.
I'm actually gonna stream Ed Sheeran after this. I really like him.
You're a fucking liar.
See, it's because I didn't want to answer the question because
you still didn't answer the question. See, I put myself out there and I threw out a controversial. You haven't done that.
Sounds like you're avoiding the question.
You guys are not wrong.
Sounds like a lot of stuff you avoid.
You guys are not wrong. You guys are not wrong. The thing is that, like, when it comes to music, like, I just know that we just have different tastes and stuff, and no artist comes to mind in terms of overratedness. I'm also scared of stan Twitter. Having the wrong stan come for you. But if I were to pick, I guess, somebody that I guess is like overrated that I just don't like.
You're gonna say Bad Bunny?
No. I'm trying to think. Because I have this theory, like, okay, even if you don't like an artist or whatever, if you listen to an album, there's at least one song that you'll like. So there's that.
Okay.
But Overrated? Just
Like, who has more? I guess think of an artist you like that doesn't have as much attention, and think of an artist that has a lot of attention that you think is way less talented or deserves it. He already got something in his mind because he's thinking.
no.
That thing's turning.
No. I just really love Ed Sheeran.
Oh my god. You're not answering the question.
I don't want to answer it. I don't want to answer it.
Coward. Cowardly. Courage the cowardly. Jayel.
I am. I guess I am.
Cowardly
What are we gonna do
mind.
about that?
I mean, I'm certainly not gonna hit you like you think I am.
I just really love.
They're gonna
Ed
think
Sheeran.
I'm violent. I'm like the least violent.
Hmm.
When have I done anything? I don't even get mad.
You used to be like a kickboxer or something like that. Like, didn't you get kicked out of the gym because you were kicking a fucking? You kicked. Yeah, there we go. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I didn't get kicked out. I was not aware of the policy that you
okay.
can't kick the sandbags.
Why the fuck are you
at that
kicking the
gym.
sandbag to begin with?
Because I mean, how do you work on your kicks?
Why would you need to work on your kicks?
Because I was doing martial arts. Like,
Bitch, you went to a regular gym, not a martial arts gym.
okay, but they had a bag,
You're not
a
wrong.
heavy bag. Funny thing, I got a bag at home and I ripped it because I kept.
Kicking it?
I ripped it and then I kicked it once. Like, this happened a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I kicked it and I ripped it, like the little thing that it's hung from. I just couldn't take the kicks.
Maybe that's why they don't allow that at the gym. Cause
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's exactly why.
Yeah. What does that have to do with me fighting though? You know what? I'm gonna close this podcast out.
I love Ed Sheeran.
Oh.
I love his song "Perfect" with Beyonce. I love his song. He had an unreleased song.
Perfect on Beyonce.
Perfect with Beyonce. It's really good. He had this song that it was unreleased, but it was supposed.
A solo.
No, he had a version where he released it with Beyonce.
Oh, I don't like that version as much.
Oh, okay. But he has a song where he made a song with Ariana Grande, but it just got unreleased, but it leaked. It was really good. I just really love Ed Sheeran. When your legs don't work like they used to.
Well, thank you for joining us for another episode. Jayel will be with us for the following episodes, couple of episodes. So if you want to check out what else we talk about, make sure to stay tuned for the next episode. Anything else you want to say to them?
Besides,
I love
really
Ed Sheeran.
Love Ed Sheeran.
Oh my fucking gosh.
You know, he wrote "Love Yourself" by Justin Bieber. Really good song.
As he should.
As you should. But yeah.
All right. Well, peace.